This Christmas gift exchange game is called Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer. It is based on the 1964 claymation story of Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer and how he started to guide Santa's sleigh. It's a fun one. Kids know it, adults love it, everybody enjoys it, and you will too. If you've never played a gift exchange game before, it's very simple, and I'm going to go over the concepts quickly for you. First, gather everybody that's playing into a circle, holding the gift that they brought with them in their lap. Next, have somebody read this story from within your group. I've provided a PDF down below and you can download it and read it yourself, or you can just watch this video and I'll read it for you. Next, every time the word right is said in the story, pass the gift that you're holding to the right, and every time the word left is said in the story, pass the gift that you're holding to the left. It's as simple as that, and I know you'll enjoy it. Let's get started with Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer. It was the night before Christmas and Santa was in his cozy workshop checking his famous list one last time. He had to make sure everything was just right before his big trip, but there was one problem. Something didn't seem quite right at all. Santa decided to step outside to check on the sleigh. As soon as he opened the door, a blast of cold air hit his face. He squinted into the night. "Oh no," he said. "This fog is so thick I can barely see a few feet to the right or to the left. How will we deliver gifts in this weather?" "What am I going to do?" Santa wondered out loud. "This fog might make it impossible to deliver gifts tonight. What if I get the sleigh stuck in a chimney or go right past someone's house by mistake?" Meanwhile, over in the reindeer barn, Rudolph was left sitting by himself. His shiny red nose glowed brightly in the dim light, but it wasn't making him feel any better. The other reindeer had left him out of their reindeer games again. "They just don't understand," Rudolph sighed. "But maybe tonight I'll find a way to make things right." Just then, Santa appeared in the doorway looking worried. He held up a lantern, but it didn't help much in the thick fog. Suddenly, he noticed a bright red glow coming from the right side of the barn. "What's that?" Santa said, stepping closer. He saw Rudolph sitting quietly, his nose shining like a beacon. "Rudolph!" Santa exclaimed. "Your nose! It's exactly what I need to make this Christmas right." Rudolph tilted his head to the left. "Me? You want me to help?" "Of course," Santa said. "Your nose is the perfect light to guide my sleigh tonight. Without you, I'd have to leave all the presents behind, and that just wouldn't be right." The other reindeer heard Santa's voice and came over. At first, they didn't say anything. Then Dasher stepped forward and said, "We were wrong to leave you out, Rudolph. We see now that you're just the right reindeer to save Christmas." Rudolph's heart swelled with happiness. He stood up tall and said, "I won't let you down, Santa." With Rudolph at the front of the sleigh, Santa and his team left the North Pole. As they soared through the sky, Rudolph's bright red nose lit the way, making the fog disappear like magic. Santa delivered presents right on time to every child on his list, and the world was filled with joy and laughter. When they returned to the North Pole, the elves cheered, and Miss Claus hugged Rudolph. "You did it," Santa said. "Rudolph, you're the reason everything went right this year." From that night on, Rudolph was no longer left out. He was right where he belonged, leading Santa's sleigh and bringing Christmas cheer to everyone around the world. I hope you enjoyed this story of Rudolph the Red-nosed Reindeer. I know I sure did. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment letting me know what gift you ended up with, or maybe how your group played it or when your group played it, because I just love to hear about it every Christmas. I've provided a whole playlist of other Christmas games right here that you can click and enjoy and find one that just matches your group perfectly. Feel free to check them out, and I'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas.